Hello everyone and welcome back to another Smallville reaction video. After today we're going to be through the halfway point of season 5. Season 5 in the beginning was good, and then somewhere around episodes 4, 5, 6 we lagged a bit. However, the last episode that we just saw, which was Lexmas, I think, very good. So maybe we're coming back around and the rest of the season hopefully is going to slap. Today we're going to watch episodes 10, 11, and 12, starting with episode 10, which is called Fanatic. You know I don't like to linger too long on these intros, so let's just go ahead and get started. So we're starting off with a bang. I didn't know he had this many supporters. Oh, this is one of those starting with the future, but then we'll flash back to see how we got here.
Well, yes.
Oh boy, does he look senatorial. Is that a word?
Senatorial.
She looks beautiful.
Indeed decided to run against Lex Luthor. They were surprised, to say the least.
This is an attempt on his life, and I don't like that at all.
The courage to help all Kansans, whether they're rich or whether they're poor.
You know, I don't really like the senator plotline because even though Jonathan Kent is very a good person, he could be corrupted by the evils of politics. Where's Clark?
What's going on?
I'm confused, but that's okay. We will get the backstory on this. "48 hours earlier," okay.
Central Kansas students for Lex Luthor, sir.
I don't love his wingman, henchman crew.
We are either kings among men or the pawns of kings.
What did he just say? Aphrodite's? Just none of those words made sense to me.
The youth vote is stronger than we ever expected. And I have you to thank for that.
The things that I want to say, but I will not be saying them. Not on the internet, not at this time.
Where's the flavor? Where's the flavor in this?
Samantha Drake, president of Students for Lex Luthor.
She's giving Franny vibes.
I know this is kind of geeky, but I'd be so psyched if I could get my picture taken with you.
Let's not give the weirdo a platform. She's giving bad vibes. Also, I don't know why every single time when I look in the viewfinder, I'm like, slap some gloss on those lips, girl.
Used to wear a cross.
Ew, Michelle.
She's giving rancid vibes.
You wanted a grenade to throw in the camp? I got an atomic bomb.
That is correct. We are trying to find some dirt on Jonathan Kent. Hopefully it comes up empty. And whatever they make up.
Atomic warfare? A little over dramatic for local politics.
Sorry to finish that thought. Whatever they make up, they can easily prove as false.
Thank you.
Okay, cameraman, pan down. What did we even see? I don't know if he's working for us or not. I'm never sure where he is at.
Sosnick had it all trucked up for Metropolis.
I don't know what's with this chunky belt they put on her. I don't like it.
Wow.
Yay! Put everyone in suits.
Is there a problem?
You see, the reason somebody is going to vote for Mr. Kent is because they relate to him.
I don't know why this actor right here looks so familiar to me. Where were you at before?
Excuse me, I've been here less than 5 minutes.
It's too late. I've already started writing the ticket.
This meter maid is standing on business.
There's a healthy pool of voters out there that are more familiar with venti lattes than they are with digging post holes.
Ew.
Really need here is somebody who cares about what I believe in.
Fire this man.
I'm sorry, but you gotta go, Sosnick. You're fired.
That was quicker than I thought it was going to be. Thank you, Jonathan Kent, for staying on business.
Oh, me? What do I know about being a campaign manager?
This is a plot device to keep her around, and that's fine.
This is your last warning to drop out of the campaign.
I told you not to call here again.
Listen, asshole!
No, you listen, you little bitch.
Jonathan, you in danger, girl. Heart medication pills?
Sorry, but CKU regulations dictate that all campaign materials
Grover!
Oh, she is a see you next Tuesday.
require sacrifices.
Mr. Kent is neck and neck with your fascist environmental annihilator.
Oh, but you want to really fight.
I didn't like her, but I did like her jacket.
Defeat is not an option.
It's getting stalker. I don't make her. Bessie, why are we still studying this? Clark would not want you to do this.
Looks like someone's had a long day of campaigning.
Are we really gonna go through the whole college thing?
More like a long day of Lois.
Say that. I'm sorry. Say that again. He didn't sound upset when he said that.
More like a long day of Lois.
One single thread of gold tied me to you.
Look at the look in this man's eyes. He's like, yes, Lois. Oh, sorry, not in front of your girlfriend. Ugh, with their tongue just now. Ew, nasty.
What happened? Did I hurt you? You know, on second thought, maybe we should go.
Go where?
We haven't been together since I came to meet you.
Oh.
Clark, you can't tell me that you haven't noticed.
Did you just say you're finished? Didn't know we started.
He's a guy, he's noticed.
Been the same since you miraculously came back from the dead.
And he never really found a good way to explain that to her.
I can't explain that anymore. It changed me.
But you're still the same person, aren't you?
No.
Actually not, Bestie. You don't actually know what's been going on with him.
Feels like you're afraid to touch me anymore.
Girl, that's because he's afraid he's gonna crush your cooch. Hush, hush, Clark. Hush, hush.
That you're the one who said that we wouldn't keep things from each other anymore.
So that was a fucking lie.
She's very annoying.
I mean, you're the one who pulled away first. You moved to Metropolis 2 weeks after we got together. Why astronomy?
It's homework.
It's an obsession.
This man is deflecting. Also, I do need to say that Clark, inadvertently, is that the right word, created a dead bedroom situation for himself. Lana's gonna start writing into the dead bedroom subreddit.
About honesty, it works both ways.
Nice deflection.
I just said that.
I don't fall for that anymore.
Yeah, he does not want to touch her because he's afraid she's gonna die. I've been saying, Gwen Stacy her, and then he'll learn something. That would be great for his character development. You know what I'm saying?
Are you the one that's been calling me? Hey!
I do believe that is the same kid from the college campus. Is this their way of taking care of business?
Get out. Go. Let's go. Go.
That man has a heart problem. We can't put him through this. That looks like it was stuffed with stuffing for teddy bears.
It's obviously true what they say. Behind every great man is a great woman.
You know I don't like these two together. The vibes are never great.
Lex is entering the last stretch of the campaign with infinite resources.
Martha, are you gonna listen to this? Listen, I don't know who's putting this quaff on this man, but they deserve a raise.
Jonathan needs at least the money to match that.
I never know what this man's motivation is anymore.
This is more than money to match.
He like went good in season 4 and then he went back to bad at the end of season 4 and now he saved Clark's life. What's going on with him in his head?
I was hoping you'd be more savvy. Perhaps you have your own personal reasons for wanting to.
Are you not ashamed of yourself?
Do not get that close to her. You mean she doesn't want him to actually be in the Senate?
So I know you didn't come by this late at night just to drop off this press release.
How far do you want to cross this friendship boundary?
You're not going to tell her about your intimate life.
Why don't you just leave out the details?
Also, why the fuck do we keep putting her in purple? We keep putting everyone in purple except for Lois. Except for that one time in crypto when she was wearing that purple jacket thingy.
But now that I have my abilities back, it's like our sex life.
Stop it. Get some help.
No, close your ears, Chloe.
Because it just takes some time for me to adjust my abilities to new situations.
This is going to be a real awkward conversation for you.
You're afraid that in the heat of the moment you might...
No! God, please, no! No!
Please don't make me finish this sentence.
Thank you, thank you.
I mean, if I couldn't control myself.
Okay, you know what, Chloe? Right there, that's something that...
So if I'm to understand this correctly, he's afraid that if he, you know, it would hurt her. I regret whatever hand motion I just did just now.
You can shake my hand without crushing it, right? And you don't exactly incinerate everyone you look at with your heat vision thing.
So you're telling him that he needs to practice more in order to do it right?
I can't just tell her, it's too risky.
Okay, fine, Clark, then don't tell her about it, but your game needs to switch from defense to offense.
Or we could just break up. That would solve this problem. Shelby? What are we looking at, honey? What are we looking at, honey? Oh no. Somebody cut that man down. Clark, heat vision, catch him. I hate it when bad things happen to the parents.
Dad, what are you doing?
I can't let him stop me.
Oh no, he's hot!
Oops, still Jill.
Something tells me it's not the first time they've called, is it, Dad?
This family cannot keep secrets from each other. Come on.
You think he'd go this far?
There's no limit to what Lex Luthor would do, son.
Okay, so it might not be him this time, but by proxy, it is him.
He thinks I was behind it, doesn't he?
Yes.
I issued a press release denouncing the attack and offered a reward for any information.
Okay, because that makes you look better.
Lex, why is some state senate seat so important to you?
Is his first stepping stone?
It's a stepping stone. To what?
Because he wants to be president.
What if you get to the Capitol and realize you still haven't found what you're looking for?
Well, there's always the White House.
A flashback to season 1. That vision from the old lady in season 1 keeps on giving.
What are you talking about?
There's one thing that Kent can't bounce back from.
When they go low, you go lower.
We've hit peak crazy with her.
Would have never given up that easily.
You do not know this man. This is how parasocial relationships can go far too far. People out there do not form a okay. What I was saying is people out there do not form a a parasocial relationship with any celebrity. Is she having a Britney moment?
And I was like, why are you so obsessed with me?
This looks like this actress is actually having to do this. This is a Britney moment, and I don't know if I like it. I'm disturbed. I don't know if I'm liking this episode anymore.
I wanted to show you how.
No, we're done. I'm out. I'm mentally out. I've checked out. I'm no longer watching.
Don't they always say never use your birthday as your security code?
You know, one bald person on the screen was enough. Two? There's too many.
I know everything about you, Mr. Senator.
This is a parasocial relationship.
You may have read everything about me, but don't assume you know me.
Why are you so obsessed with me?
Is his security the absolute worst? How did she just get in here? And why am I just noticing that now?
My security will escort you to the police.
What security? Do you have them?
You're just having a moment of weakness.
I'm disgusted. I'm disturbed. I'm not doing great inside.
Whoa, the Students for Lex Luthor office at CKU.
It's a very convenient name. Okay, so now he's about to discover the bodies. Hey, we haven't seen him in flannel in a while. That was a lot of blood. I guess when you see this many bodies as he has, it doesn't faze you anymore. Oh, here we go. This is how we got here. Still confused as to why Lois would have the gun. This haircut is not doing him any favors.
Hey.
So their security must also suck.
You are not gonna shoot Jonathan Kent.
You're right.
Okay, Lois, but you can't die either.
You are.
The dots have been connected.
I've connected the two dots.
You didn't connect shit, but
I've connected them.
She's held at gunpoint.
Nobody will ever believe I would shoot Jonathan Kent.
Beautiful girl comes to live under his roof?
No, absolutely not. That's wrong.
Didn't General Lane teach you anything?
He did.
Clark. There you are. You heard that? Bitches, how are they doing this and freezing the confetti? The way that everyone must have been freezing in order to have Tom run past them. Yes, Lois taking care of business. She didn't need your help. Clark. She didn't need any saving.
Don't sweat it, Smallville. Better late than never.
I'm your mother. I'm your mother.
Impressed are we now? Yes, that's your wifey. The Art of War, okay. You know, I had a boyfriend that was obsessed with that book. That relationship didn't last long.
Being the idol for a cult of psychopaths isn't exactly a power trip.
But I suppose being a state senator would be.
It is really scary, the thought of him getting into office. He would do a lot of bad things.
Griff's dead.
And
His body turned up in the back alley of Suicide Slums this morning.
Dangerous neighborhood, Lex.
So he is evil? He had someone killed?
It's great to see him so optimistic.
Yeah.
I love them.
I hate to be the one to burst his bubble.
Why?
We're out of money.
Well, if we don't find some major green, he can kiss that fancy leather chair at the Capitol goodbye.
So it is senator for Washington, D.C. and not for the state. Just like the distance from Smallville to Metropolis, we may never know if the Senate seat is for Kansas State Capitol or if it's for Washington, D.C.
There is one other option, but you have to promise me never to tell Jonathan.
What song is this? Don't tell me that's Lana.
Lana. You were right. I was pulling away.
I don't think I want to hear this conversation.
Maybe we just need to slow down and try and get back to where we were.
No, you two. No, these two have outgrown each other. You know, hopefully when you're in a relationship, you grow together and not apart. These two have grown apart. This was a relationship that should have lasted up until season 3, max. When she went to Paris, that changed her. The stones changed her, and she's not the same since. Come on, Clark.
Clark, I've been studying the meteor showers.
These hips do lie, and they lied to you.
Here we go. Here we go. Growing apart.
Clark, there is no way that they're random. Well, I was looking into the satellite imagery from the first meteor shower.
No, come on.
Clark, what if a ship came down in the first meteor shower as well?
Come on, writers, don't do this to me. I don't want her to find out the secret.
we're gonna have a problem here.
Yes, Clark, gaslight gatekeep. She's not the one to find out this kind of information.
Thank you for coming.
It's my pleasure.
Listen, is everybody gonna be duplicitous here? Did we just build a new set, this alleyway? Or has it been there the entire time? It kind of looks like the outside of the Talon. So everything outside the main Freak of the Week, that one girl was fantastic. The bald Tricky with the obsession with Lex, crazy. Did not like that at all. I don't think we needed that in this episode because it didn't really further the plot. I love the character development stuff. Like we have what's going on with Clark and Jonathan and Martha and Lois. Lois is growing. I just don't like the Freak of the Week stuff. Let's head on to the next episode, which is called Lockdown.
Nobody's that squeaky clean. We'll find something to use against.
No, he is squeaky clean. The only problem that he has is Clark's adoption, which is definitely faked.
I'd be careful with that certificate if I were you. I wouldn't want the Department of Family Welfare to find out young Clark's adoption's a sham.
These flashbacks are done peak. Uh-oh.
You always got to do things the hard way, don't you?
These are not real cops. What is happening? This is giving that one movie with Kristen Stewart and oh my god, I'm forgetting her name. I'm so sorry. People are gonna yell at me. The Panic Room. The Panic Room. That's it.
It's called a panic room.
What?
A safe room. Castle keep in medieval times.
It's big, metallic, and came from outer space.
Jodie Foster. That's the name.
I want that ship that landed in the meteor shower. Well, that room is gonna be your coffin.
Why did he build an escape hatch out of this panic room?
When you said, let's get together and study, you actually meant study.
Lana, he's just not that interested anymore.
Clark, what am I, your cousin?
He actually did kiss his cousin in the season 3 finale, was it? No! You're supposed to be cousins! Guys, do not kiss your cousin. It's gross then. And it's still gross now.
Really kiss me.
He does not want to. This relationship is failing.
I gotta go.
Dead bedroom.
I can feel how much you want me. Why can't we just be together?
It's complicated.
Honey, this relationship is dead, and Clark cannot admit that to himself. Oh, this is the part that he didn't know.
What is this?
Nothing.
Oh, how the tables have turned.
Who's keeping secrets now, honey? She keeps going on about like we can't keep secrets in this relationship, but she's keeping this secret. She's working with Lex to figure out the spaceship thingy. Hypocrite.
Why would you keep this from me?
I saw what came out of that ship.
She has a thing against aliens, and you know it, buddy.
I almost died, and all you can say to me is there's no point in dwelling on it.
This is the breakup, isn't it? We're breaking up now, right?
No. I turned to Lex because he wants to find out the truth.
You know, Clark, this is a problem that you did create for yourself, but you know, Lana's a big girly and she can make her own decisions. So this is not your fault. I know you're gonna blame yourself, but it's not your fault.
I had this room designed after that little incident at the missile silo.
Are you referring to the missile silo that almost killed everyone in Smallville? Oh, we're defying gravity.
Lana's helping Lex study the black ship?
She's got a detailed drawing from Luthor Corp. She's been lying to me for weeks.
Has there been a character that hasn't lied to each other?
It's just everything was so perfect with Lana when I lost my abilities.
The way that I feel like some people can handle his abilities better than others, Chloe's handling it great. We all know Clark Kent ends up with Lois Lane and she'll be able to handle those powers. I just feel like Lana will never be able to handle his powers and his abilities. She's changed far too much. I also want to state for the record that for some reason, after season 4, when Chloe found out the secret, the writing for Chloe got so much better. Like they finally figured out what to do with her character. She's no longer this whiny little girl that's pining after Clark. But simultaneously, the writing for Lana got way worse. Like the writing for Lana was never good, but once they introduced that witch nonsense, it has been a steady decline from there. The writers don't know what to do with Lana.
Just wish I could tell her.
You were not about to say why I can't have sex with her to your mom.
Just not sure Lana's gonna feel the same way.
Then maybe she's not the one you were meant to be with.
Yes, queen.
Papa Kent, you've been pegging this from the beginning. I knew it. You remember her looks that she would give Clark and Lana in season 1? And I pegged those out in my videos. The mother knows. The mother knows. Oh.
Mom, I can't imagine ever loving anyone else.
A few moments later.
Hey, Smallville.
The writers don't know how to be subtle, do they? Not Lois showing up the second Clark is like, I can't imagine loving anyone else. Come on now, writers. Give us the crumbs. Feed us. We're malnourished.
Turn that frown upside down, Skippy, all right? Unhappy family members reflect badly at the polls.
I love this forced proximity.
Home stretch, Senator.
I'm not the senator. I haven't won anything yet.
The only thing that we need for Lois right now is for her to join the Daily Planet and to dye that hair black.
Lois, this is it's really fantastic, but how can we afford it?
Oh, Lois.
Don't even bother with the details, okay? You just need to shake hands and kiss babies, all right?
What did I just say? Every single character lies to each other on the show.
No, I was driving a little bit fast.
That's the least of your problems, Miss Lang.
Why would they kidnap her?
Let her go.
Lex?
I said let her go.
The way that this is giving low budget episode, did we need that for some reason?
Don't ask questions you aren't prepared to handle the answer to.
Just tell us where it is and all this is over.
She doesn't know anything.
Oh, that's right. The spaceship disappeared.
And I know you two have been spending an awful lot of time together.
Oh, okay. Now it makes sense why they went after her.
Don't worry, Lana. I'm not gonna let this psycho hurt you.
Did we need an episode to force these two closer together?
Correct!
Are we really about to get this romance?
Oh my god.
In the chest? Is that his heart area? Lex has too much plot armor. He's not dying.
All you nice people would mind giving Miss Lane and I a few minutes alone, huh? Why don't you get yourself a cup of coffee?
Lois, if you stay loyal and not say anything, you'd be a real one. It teaches me some things about you, but I don't love this for you.
Crunching the numbers, they don't seem to add up, Lois. We're spending more than we have.
She's lying for a good reason. Kind of like Clark. Birds of a feather.
Where's the money coming from?
Lionel Luthor.
Thank God, Lois, you told the truth, because I did not want to have to give you that lyric video edit.
He doesn't give anyone anything for free. There's always a price.
No funny lyric video edit for you, even if you do end up lying one of these days.
Can you at least put on the brakes before you tornado my homework?
Please don't have this SCX conversation again.
Next time she calls, you have to find out how long they've been working together.
Are you asking me to spy on Lana?
This is another situation. Remember back in season 1? Everything comes back to season 1. I'm so sorry. But remember back in season 1 when we had this weird situation between Whitney, Lana, and Clark, and Lana, for some reason, kept asking Clark to talk to Whitney instead of her doing it herself. This is that again. But this time, it's in between Chloe, Lana, and Clark. I wouldn't consider this a love triangle because Clark does not have feelings. Well, I guess Chloe still has feelings for him. I don't think she's actually moved on. Okay, fine. This love triangle, this unholy love triangle. I said it back then in season 1, and I'm saying it now. This relationship is over. You're not talking to her. Remember what Taylor Swift said?
I understand, and you're my friend, Clark, but so is Lana, and there's no way I'm getting in the middle of this.
Thank you, Chloe, for being a real one.
That was the Smallville Sheriff's Department. They found Lana's car abandoned on the side of the road.
Sheriff!
Sheriff lady! Are you gonna... okay, maybe you should have kept that part to yourself, but okay.
511 GKL97.
Clark, maybe you should have heard the end of that.
Harris, what's your situation?
All clear, Sheriff.
I thought they weren't police anymore. Maybe they mentioned that they were, or they're not. I don't know. This episode I don't really care about, so it's the plot is starting to leave my brain immediately.
I can't stop it.
It's okay. I'll be here soon.
Not her nice white jacket.
If we were at the fair, I would have won you a stuffed trap.
Had your kids, had your wife.
We are gonna get this romance, aren't we? It's never been more clearer than it was in Lexmas, and now this. This feels a lot like that one episode with the magical aging baby that forced Clark and Lana closer together. This feels like that. The writers needed forced proximity, and this is what they're giving us. They also needed a cheap episode, apparently.
Lana.
Don't get your hands off of her, man.
Why didn't you just tell them where the spaceship was?
Because you don't have it no more. Sheriff lady, you're here to save the day, yes?
You don't stand down and alarm without talking to the primary resident, Harris. Now get your head in the game.
I've suddenly become fearful for the sheriff lady. Not our sheriff lady! Girly Pop went wearing a bulletproof vest.
Well, ain't that a mother?
She went out like a G. Okay, Sheriff Lady, I'll give you that. Now, why did she have to die? We couldn't afford paying her anymore? Is that it?
Well, getting past the server's firewall and the encryption protocol takes a little bit of time.
You know, maybe if you stuck around with the Sheriff Lady, you would have heard the whole conversation. Our boy still hasn't learned a few things, huh?
Clark, Lana's gonna be okay. She has you, doesn't she?
They need to break up ASAP.
He was put on psychiatric leave because he was wounded and his entire unit was killed during the meteor shower.
Okay, so that guy got fired being for sheriff, but the girl didn't.
I can't believe Lois would take money from Lionel behind my back.
Come on, Martha. Come on, Martha.
I took the money from Lionel.
You know, at least these two have never lied to each other. I think.
Really think the Farmers Association and the Rotary Club and everyone else who gave you money won't be asking for favors?
I don't think that Jonathan belongs in government. He has an anger management problem. Martha, though. Martha would do great in the government. I would vote for her.
How many more people have to die for this?
As many as it takes.
No more. Sheriff Lady was enough.
You think I look better with hair?
The show really wants me to hate its romantic pairings, doesn't it?
Clark has really nice hair.
I'm aware envy consumes my every waking moment.
Actually, he does. Tom Welling does.
Does he know?
That he has nice hair.
How lucky he is.
I understand that they're of age, their characters are of age, and the actors are of age. But the thought that Lex met her when she was 14 years old, and now he caught the feels for her and is doing his most right now to get with her. It's getting
Lex, we have to get you out of here, all right? Just give them what they want.
No, we're not here for this.
I can't tell them where it is because I honestly don't know.
Oh, this is the first time she's hearing of this, that the spaceship is gone.
How could you have lied to me this entire time?
Oh, Lord have mercy.
But everybody's lying to each other. Please don't be touching her in a weird way.
I was hoping that I might find it again before.
How in the world does anybody think there's still some good in this man? I don't believe he's dying. Plot armor, come on now.
Oh, God. Lex, please don't. Stay awake.
He has as much plot armor as Clark and Lois Lane. Lana, you do not have that kind of plot armor.
I'll tell you where the ship is, but first you have to get Lex help.
Take me to the ship, then I'll make the call.
Girly Pop, how does this work?
What did you do?
The joke has these got jokes. Why didn't he just sneak into the records room though and get what he needed?
I saw a ship crash in the media shower. I saw what came out of it.
This scene has already lasted far too long. Get to the point.
I am not crazy.
I'm sorry, how did they not put this together?
Sheriff?
She's dead, and I'm sad about it. Here's what's about to happen. At the end of this episode, I'm gonna put a tribute to our sheriff lady.
Yeah, that's not happening because of what happens in the next episode.
And they sent him to a psych ward for it. And they wouldn't even let me see him. His own fiance.
Oh, okay. Her motivations make more sense now. This was not the brightest of moves, Lana. We already know she's not that bright.
Get this guy out of here.
Tell me where she is. Warehouse 15.
Gotta get the case.
What?
Y'all about to go boom. That's the shot. That's the thumbnail. That's the thumbnail right there. That was amazing.
Lana.
Clothes, not damage.
I don't understand.
You're alive. That's all that matters.
Clark, how are we gonna explain this one?
It wasn't his idea. I brought them here on my own.
This was to force them to get together.
Clark, if it wasn't for him, I'd probably be dead. Lex saved my life.
Do the writers know how to write her outside of her having a relationship or a boyfriend?
A man who knows the value of an honest day's work and the responsibility of family.
Like, Lois is passing the Bechdel test. Chloe and Lana have failed.
Well, the decision to use it was still mine. Look, I think you are going to be a great senator.
She stands on business.
That's why I've decided to pay back Lionel Luthor every cent he loaned us.
How?
I am never gonna financially recover from this.
I sold the back 40 this morning.
Jonathan, that land has been in your family for generations.
I have a question. So we have been saying for a very long time that the farm and this house and this land has been in this family for generations. How have we not paid it off at this point? You know what I'm saying? Because the farm is always in financial trouble. Even with Clark, like, shouldn't this farm be so profitable? But even with selling the back 40, is that really enough to pay back Lionel Luthor?
I should have sold it years ago. I was just too proud. I'm sorry.
And how much is the back 40? Is it 40 acres? Oh, dear goodness gracious.
I don't hate you, Lex. How could I, after you risked your life to save mine?
Man, is she easily convinced or what?
All I ever asked for was the truth.
Bestie, you're not gonna get that. No.
And that's all you'll ever get from me from now on.
Sure, Jan.
You are not gonna get that from him.
That doesn't mean we can't keep trying to find it. Solve all the mysteries that go with it.
We're heading into some dangerous territory here.
No.
Yay?
Let's try being friends.
Don't do it.
I'm disgusted. He's really trying to make what happened in Leximus come true, isn't he? Oh, Clark, my boy, did we witness all of this? It's giving splinters. That's what it's giving.
The only reason Lana almost got killed was because of Lex.
Lana's a big girl, Clark.
I love Clark being at the Daily Planet. I don't think... Have we seen him here besides just now?
I love her so much, Chloe.
Stop it. Get some help.
No, you don't. Stop that. You do not.
But all you're doing right now, Clark, is pushing her further away.
I want us to be together for the rest of our lives.
That will not be happening. Not under this roof. Not under my watch.
The only way that's ever gonna happen is if you tell her the truth.
That won't be happening either. I know this episode was giving low budget. I feel like that's what they were doing all throughout season 4, was keeping it very low budget so they could spend so much money on that finale, which we got because we went to the Arctic and we got the second meteor shower on all the special effects there. So I'm hoping that they're saving it for something really, really good. Anyway, let's be done and let's start the last episode we're gonna watch tonight, which is Reckoning. Look at this face. This is the last moment piece that you will see me have with this godforsaken show. Not this, was it Jason Mraz song? What are we thinking about, Clark?
I brought gloves and a scarf like you said.
I was afraid you weren't gonna come.
Absolutely not. Is he about to tell her the secret because of the previous episode when she got a little bit too close to Lex?
You better stop!
Am I about to hate this?
I don't think that a mystery date's exactly what our relationship needs.
Your relationship needs a breakup.
I can tell by the way you look at me that I'm losing you.
Yes, this is a good thing.
There's something I should have shown you a long time ago.
No. I'm gonna hate this one. I'm gonna hate this.
How'd you find it?
It was left here for me.
You know, whenever he decides to tell someone something, he doesn't go halfway. He just outs with it. Here's the whole thing. Can we just like ease people into it? He did the same thing with Chloe. Remember?
Now that you know, I think you should know it all. Let's go to my place.
Lex Luthor was just at your place.
Lana, what I'm about to show you may change the way you feel about me.
My only solace is that when somebody finds out his secret, off with their heads. That's why I'm so concerned about Chloe. Oh, come on. This is nonsense. This should be Lois instead. Our ice castle that Smallville 100% copied. Remember, Erica Durant's fan club. I'm the owner of it. I'm the president. I'm the CEO. Not that I don't like Kristen Krug. Do love her, just not in this role.
From a planet called Krypton.
Okay, just out with it. The full thing, just out with it then.
You're just like everyone else.
Chloe literally said the same thing.
In fact, I wasn't born anywhere near this galaxy.
Okay, so that would then make you like an...
Altsmack, your acting is giving everything. I love it. I'm hating every moment of this right now. Heavy on the CGI in that shot.
How many times have you been there when I didn't know it, saving me?
Doesn't matter, Lana. I couldn't let anything happen to you.
This is obsession. This is not love. Obsession, a lust, yes.
I want you to know who I really am.
Huh? Cameraman, pan down. Come on now. I need to say something right now. This relationship has been on the rocks from the very start. And this is now you and me bestie talk between the two of us. I understand what he's about to do. I don't like it. But people out there, if you're in a relationship and you think that proposing or marriage or even having a kid is going to fix your relationship, it's not. Maybe marriage counseling or couples counseling, but a baby and a wedding, no. Our summer child needs to grow up.
Will you marry me?
No! God, please, no! No!
Is this what we were saving all the money for in the previous episode for this one? Over it. I'm so over it.
I, told Lana everything.
A clown. That's clown shit.
Right before I proposed to her in the fortress. I asked her not to tell me yet. It's a lot to put on her all at once.
Clark, have you really thought this whole...
No, he hasn't. No.
I'm proud of you, Clark. I know this has been weighing.
Martha, you know she ain't the one who said me in the previous episode, Martha. Calm down. I'm about to fully crash out.
I guess it's just hard looking over at your son and realizing you're talking to a man.
That's a child.
That's not a man. No, he has yet to kill the boy.
I'm always gonna need you, Dad.
Am I a joke to you?
I need him and Martha.
Oh, yeah. Thanks.
I hate these scenes. Can we not put these two in a scene together, please?
Hey, can you grab that for me?
The writers are saying something right now with this, aren't they? They're saying, fuck you, Lois fans. Fuck you.
What would you do if you thought you knew someone really well and it turns out that there's...
Lois, tell us, honey, how you feel.
Then I guess the question is, does it change the way you feel about him?
Maybe.
The show's gonna send me to an early grave. Good thing I'm getting Botox in 2 weeks because the wrinkles that it has given me, the wrinkles, you see this? You see this?
I would be lucky to end up with someone as honorable as Clark someday.
She's an icon, she's a legend, and she is the moment.
Whoever wrote that, thank you. Give me crumbs if I can't have the real thing, which I don't think we're gonna get on the show anymore because of this nonsense.
What's the real reason for the sudden coming out party?
Yeah. Okay.
And you're Kansas's version of Ken and Barbie, except they broke up apparently, which is kind of weird.
Bye. Get out. Get out.
Fire! You can't fire me, I quit!
Huh?
Pushing Lana to the point where I don't know we could have come back from, and I love her too much to let that happen.
We were gonna get the breakup, but then he decided to tell her the truth.
No, this isn't Mr. Food's Noodle House. Sorry.
I don't know what's going on, but okay.
I seriously doubt anything's gonna change.
She literally just said maybe.
I asked her to marry me.
Aren't you like 19 at the best?
I know what you're gonna say. They were too young.
I literally just said that.
There are very few people out there who really know what they want and are willing to risk everything for it.
Well, Chloe, why are we supporting this? You're supposed to be level-headed. Well, have we ever seen it snow on the farm? There's something about this episode that's just different. We were saving the money for this one.
You look like the same handsome guy I've always known.
Handsome as in I want to spend the rest of my life with you, or...
A fucking clown. We are a stupid bitch. We are a fucking clown.
I'm gonna puke. I'm very distraught. I'm borderline thinking if I should crack open a White Claw or not.
I'll marry you.
Stop it! Denial is a river in Egypt. Your husband is gay.
Dear God, I hope no one ever puts a ring on my finger. Icky. Just the thought of someone slipping a ring on my finger sends me. It's not for me. Whoever's doing the swoop on his hair, A+.
One more district, and you'll have a new commute to Topeka.
It's hot in Topeka.
It's hot in Topeka.
Mr. and Mrs. Kent, I know that this is as much a surprise for you as...
You are not Haley and Nate from One Tree Hill.
Lana, we couldn't imagine Clark spending the rest of his life with anyone but you.
I can, and her name is Lois.
You are looking at our new senator.
He won. Lex is upset.
Just been elected to the Kansas State Senate in a staggering upset over corporate mogul Lex Luthor.
I love a good underdog.
All right. Okay.
The show keeps giving Lois the shaft.
I'm being dead serious when I say that. We are about to witness the most egregious misuse of the Lois Lane lore. I hate that the show keeps giving iconic Lois moments to prop Lana up. Like, if you couldn't make me hate Lana more, this episode succeeded.
Congratulations are already coming in. I'll be with you in just a second.
Girl, I swear to God, if you go run into this man, I guess I was wrong. We're not gonna get the Lana and Lex story. Well, that's one way to handle disappointment.
You sounded pretty upset in your message.
No. No. Writers, I'm gonna need you to have faith and to not Felicity and Oliver Smallville. Keep the faith, Lexi, keep the faith.
I'm sure you want to get back to the party.
Why are you running to him? You fully have a boyfriend and a party to be at.
You know how many people are cheering right now that the spoiled rich kid lost to some salt-of-the-earth farmer?
Me.
Since when do you care about what other people think?
Since I was branded at birth with the sins of my father.
He really do keep repeating the sins of his father.
Oh, consider yourself lucky you never had a father to endure.
And that was a low blow.
Now I've hurt your feelings. Through this whole campaign, I've managed to alienate everyone I care about.
I think you did that of your own doing, but okay.
You aren't going to lose me.
Ew, get your hands off of him. Uh-oh. So we're not gonna get Lexmas.
Well, I guess it's a bigger day than I thought.
You know, it happened so fast, we never really got a chance to tell anyone about it.
You literally told the parents and Chloe.
You don't understand.
How many times have you come to me?
Oh!
Wondering what Clark's keeping from you.
Ooh, okay, this is some nastiness. I don't like her, but still.
You'd never say yes with all the doubts you have.
And it's kind of true, because now she knows.
Whatever it is he's been covering up all this time. You know, don't you?
Girl, make up a lie, gaslight.
Clark isn't hiding anything, Lex.
He knows that she knows something. And she did one of the shittiest jobs I've ever seen somebody do lying on the show.
Tell me!
That's sickening!
Why would you go running to him in the first place?
I went to see Lex, and he was really drunk.
What happened?
You choked.
He knows. I don't know how he could tell, but he could tell I was hiding your secret.
She's not the one. She's not the one. He can't be trusted.
Just pull over so we can talk. Lana, watch out!
Let's watch that car crash again because it's the only bit of happiness I got in this entire episode.
No. Lana!
What is going on? Ah! Not in front of Lex. Is this the life? Is this the life that Jor-El is taking? Don't tempt me with a good time, Lana.
Activate happy dance!
Come on. Lana! No!
Oh, she passed away? Oh. All right.
I know I never liked her, but Smallville is making me feel things. I just felt things that I've never felt inside.
How could you take her away from me?
Oh, here we go.
You knew a life would be exchanged for yours.
All those powers. And I couldn't even save him.
Oh my God, no.
If I hadn't told her the truth about me, she'd still be alive!
Excuse me? This is how we fix this mess. This whole episode is just like a learning curve as to why we can't tell Lana. Thank you, writers.
Wrong answer, forehead.
This is not her destiny!
Tom Welling rarely ever gets to cry on the show, and he made me feel things just now.
There is one trial you have yet to experience. The tide of fate is impossible to stop.
What knowledge are you about to drop on us?
If you are able to alter one course of events, the universe will find a balance.
Spinning the world backwards. To go back in time, you know, messing with time is never a good thing.
Once you make this choice, there is no second chance.
Oh, I said Gwen Stacy her. He's about to rewind time. Hopefully his learning path like happened in Ryan is that there's only so much you could do to save a person. Maybe he needs to relearn this lesson. Like he didn't learn it the first time with Ryan. It's a Jason Mraz song again.
Of course I'm here, Clark.
That was borderline weird, Clark. Obsessive. Weird.
Well,
I don't know how many minutes we have left, but I feel like we're close to the end.
that is not correct. The bridges are probably iced over, so we should just stay here.
Don't you think I know by now when you're lying?
Oh, I'm upset. She's pissed me off.
Trust me.
Clark, you know that goes both ways.
Is this the breakup instead? Are we breaking up? Don't tempt me with another good time, Lana.
Clark, as much as I love you, I can't do this anymore.
Yes.
If anything ever happened to you...
Like what?
The writers are like, we need to get them to break up, and this is how we do it.
No.
I need a break.
Like, is this just a temporary break, or is this a breakup?
No. From us.
The way this man has the magical changing eye color, I can never put it down. Is it Lois time? Is this it?
She's really done this time.
Done? Or just on a downward slope of the perpetual Lana Clark roller coaster?
Exactly. The writers be dragging this out. Come on now.
I've lived this day before. It kind of went back in time.
Great. What'd you do, spin the Earth backwards on its axis?
He spun it and then he spun it back again? I do know that that is something that's out of the comics.
Some of y'all have commented that I might want to rage quit the show at some point, and I think this point is where I do that. I have just given evidence to you. They're taking away iconic Lois stuff and giving it to Lana. The writers really decided to take a crap all over Lois's legacy. They are staying on this obsession list. This whole Clark going back in time to save Lana is bullshit. And as you'll see in the rest of this reaction, I'm gonna crash out.
See these flowers? They're going to the secretary.
Oh, so that's what this was all about.
All right, McFly, do you want to start with how or why?
Did she just quote Back to the Future?
Listen, it was a big mistake. Lex was chasing her on Route 40 and...
Are we about to relive this day just to teach Clark that he can't change fate and that Lana's gonna die again?
I was hoping that you could stay with her and make sure that...
Fate doesn't get a second chance.
Everything all right, Clark?
This must have been a mess for them to film emotionally because obviously they're not going to film this in sequential order. They probably filmed this scene the same time they filmed the previous one, so emotionally they must have been all over the place.
Jonathan Kent has just been elected.
Yay!
Hey, something's not sanitary. What?
No, stop it. The writers really want to give her the shaft, don't they?
Hi.
Clark, I don't know if I like you messing with time.
Lana? Lana?
Bitch, leave again.
There are a few things I'd like to discuss with you.
Oh, come on now. We're going to repeat this whole thing again?
You sounded pretty upset in your message.
Probably shouldn't have called.
Kind of feel sad for him.
Thought that if I was patient enough, he would finally let me in, but...
Girly Pop, you're not the one. You're not the one. He does, and he learned a lesson that you are not the one.
But it's possible Clark's never going to trust you.
And that's a period.
Maybe, and I hope for that to be true. We are gonna get Lex and Lana, aren't we? Disgusting. I can't even edit this to be funny because it's just devastating and wrong.
Disgusting!
I'm gonna go.
Oh, Gwen Stacy, please. This is just repeating history. Jor-El is trying to teach us that you can't change fate.
Everyone back to the party. There's lots of chocolate cake.
I've looked everywhere and I can't find Lana.
Fate really is deciding to repeat itself.
Watch out!
Oh, we've changed fate. Okay, we've beaten Jor-El at his own game.
Lex, let's just forget it ever happened, all right?
What is happening?
Easy now, Jonathan. Remember what Doc Fry said about that heart of yours.
Senator Jonathan Kent.
So why don't you come down here and face me, you son of a bitch? Why don't you just cut the crap, Luthor? Sure, I know my campaign accepted funds from you, but I also know I'm going to pay them all back.
I just realized something. I feel like I could mark myself safe from Smallville Jonathan Kent dying because Smallville is supposed to be a prequel to him becoming Superman. So I don't believe that's going to happen in Smallville, okay?
Common interest. One that,
Oh, come on now.
I have nothing but respect for a man who would deliberately hurl himself into the spotlight.
Mm-mm. Let me live in denial for a second.
That must stay hidden.
What? What is happening?
I won't let you destroy my family.
Okay. Oh, I just never know what side he's on anymore.
We can withstand anything you bring down on us. Now, why don't you get...
What's happening?
Are you okay? I want to know what's in the piece of paper. Oh, come on, that was creepy.
What's your dad doing out here? Jonathan? What's Justin?
Dad? Dad? Dad?
I'm an idiot.
Jonathan!
Cry, I don't have energy to cry.
Here, sit down.
Not her deal.
No, Jonathan!
Dad?
No! Oh, please, not yet.
I have to leave.
Yeah, Jonathan Kent dying is Clark's single most defining moment, forces him to grow up and to go and be Superman, which is why it's not going to happen in Smallville.
I guess it's time then.
I'm sorry.
It's all your fault. It's all his fault. Kill the boy, Clark. Kill the boy.
I know you're blaming yourself, but this was not your fault.
I went back to save Lana. And now Dad's gone.
You dumb fucking bitch! I'm gonna fuck you!
You went back to save back a girlfriend that you were not even gonna end up with. This is the dumbest shit that you could have done instead of choosing your dad.
Do you think you could have chosen between them if you'd had the chance?
Martha, you're a stronger woman than I because I can't.
I just don't know how I'm supposed to be the man he wanted me to be.
You know what's right and wrong.
Does he? That's not a man.
Kill the boy. And let the man be born.
You're a man he's proud of.
Can I help you with this?
I don't think you could replace the role of a Jonathan Kent Clark. I hate to see her cry. The only time I cried is when Whitney's dad died. But he doesn't want you around.
Death to all of them.
You do. You do.
Clap if you think she should suffer.
I'm upset. I'm distraught. I need a minute. Look at the way that my dog is looking at me right now. She's concerned because I was crying. It's okay, honey. I'm okay. Kind of. I'm taking a moment to collect myself. I have a lot of thoughts. It's okay. It's okay. Oh, honey. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I know you're concerned. I know you're concerned. It's okay. It's okay. I know you're concerned. I'm sorry, my dog was just very concerned as to why I was crying. She's a lover, not a fighter. I keep starting and stopping this portion because I'm distraught. I don't know how I could have been a bigger idiot. I do know Superman lore, and I know that the death of Jonathan Kent is a big part of Clark's story and what propels him to be Superman. And I don't know why I didn't connect the dots until just now. I, for some stupid, silly reason, thought that we were gonna get Jonathan Kent until towards like the end of the show's run, maybe like 8, 9, 10, maybe even. Season 5 feels far too early for that to have happened. And I gotta say something, and it's probably gonna be a hot take and unpopular opinion. The way that Clark chose to go back in time and choose Lana, a relationship that wasn't even gonna last, we know it doesn't last because obviously Lois and Clark over his own dad. It's giving man-child. This is gonna force him to kill the boy so the man can live. This is gonna force him to grow. Am I distraught and upset that Jonathan Kent had to die so early and in this way? Yeah. This is 100% Clark's fault. He chose to give up his powers to save Lana once again. There can be bigger glaring signs from the writers that Clark and Lana is not a healthy relationship. It's not meant to last. It's built on obsession and lust and not true mature love. And there's been no other glaring sign than right now that Lana could never handle his powers. She's never gonna fully accept him the way that he is because of the death of her parents and because that she keeps lying to him. Like, his whole thing is that he has to keep this a secret from the world. Even if they were together, it's just she doesn't like keeping secrets, and when he becomes Superman, that identity has to be kept a secret, and I feel like that's gonna irritate her to no end. Also, I'm very sorry that everyone had to see me boo-hoo ugly cry. I'll put it in the thumbnail that I boo ugly cry. I'm very upset. I think I'm going to legitimately need to take a break from watching the show for a while because I don't know how we move forward without him. This is a gaping hole in the rest of the show. I might consider ending this whole reaction altogether, but we're definitely done for a while. Anyway, if you like this video and you like watching me cry my eyes out just now, please give this video a like, please comment below, please subscribe, hit that notification bell so you're notified when I upload next, and I'll see you whenever I decide to upload next.